Good morning. Here are the headlines for today. SSL clients to begin regaining access to their accounts and funds on Friday. Caribbean Flavours and Fragrances reports profit and export growth. IDB presents first digital analytics tool for the region. Thousands of clients of fraud hit private brokerage firm Stocks and Securities Limited (SSL) will start getting back their accounts and some funds from this Friday, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark announced. Many of SSL's over 8,000 clients directly own stocks and bonds in local currency. Their accounts are held in the Jamaica Central Securities Depository, which form part of SSL's off-balance sheet business. According to Clark, the Jamaica Central Securities Depository and the Jamaica Stock Exchange are working with the temporary manager and the FSC Financial Services Commission to facilitate the transfer of Jamaican dollars, securities, and balances. The FFC took temporary management of SSL in January after the alleged fraud was reported. Sports star Usain Bolt is among the more than 70 clients affected by the alleged fraud. To read more on this article, go to jamaica-gleaner.com. Production and distribution company Caribbean Flavours and Fragrances (CFF) recently announced that it has achieved its goal of increasing exports by 47%. The company also recorded an increase in its revenues and gross profits for the first quarter of 2023. Revenues jumped from $359 million to $432 million, a 20% increase in revenue for the first half of the year. Ian Kelly, Chief Financial Officer, expressed that CFF aims to surpass $100 million in net profits this year and broaden its export profile in the coming years. Shareholders were also amazed by an increase in dividend per share doubling from 25 cents to 50 cents. Without too much details, Kelly also revealed that CFF will be venturing into the production of a new line within the baking industry. To read more on this article by Cody Ann Barrett, go to JamaicaObserver.com. The Inter-American Development Bank (IDB) has presented a pioneering digital analytics platform to help governments and investors identify opportunities and design cost-effective projects to close digital connectivity gaps in Latin America and the Caribbean. It is called Connecta LAC. IDB President Ilan Golfan presented the platform at the SDG Digital, a global event during the United Nations SDG Acceleration Day convened by the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres with support from the International Telecommunication Union and the United Nations Development Programme. Connecta LAC, the IDB said, allows policymakers and investors to map relevant populations, institutions, and productive sectors lacking access to connectivity at a national and regional level across 26 countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. Connecta LAC is expected to be available to the public by the end of the year. To read more on this article, go to trinidadexpress.com. This was your Caribinvest headline news to start your day. Bonjour.